You have already done so much to promote our country and our culture to Filipinos and foreign nationals alike. And we look forward to your future contributions as you champion the country that you call now your home.
Mr. President, last but not the least, for our third reading today, I move to consider on third reading House Bill number 7185. This is your bill and my bill, Mr. President, granting Philippine citizenship to Kyle Douglas Jennerman. Printed copies of the bill were electronically distributed to the members on May 24, 2023 in compliance with the 3-day rule in the Constitution.
And I'd like to take note that the gentleman is here with us today, Mr. Kyle Jennerman, or most commonly known by all of us as Kulas, together with his beautiful Caviteña girlfriend. So, with no objection, please proceed with the roll call vote.
House Bill number 7185, an act granting Philippine citizenship to Kyle Douglas Jennerman. Roll call vote. Honorable Senator Angara, Senator Binay, Senator Cayetano Alan, Senator Cayetano Pia, Senator De La Rosa, Senator Ejercito, Senator Escudero, Senator Estrada, Senator Gatchalian, Senator Go, Senator Hontiveros, Senator Lapid, Senator Ligarda, Senator Marcos, Senator Padilla, Senator Pimentel, Senator Poe, Senator Revilla, Senator Tolentino, Senator Tulfo, Senator Villanueva, Senator Villar Sincha, Senator Villar Mart, the Senate President Sibiri.
Yes na yes. A unanimous vote with all members of the Senate present. 24 affirmative votes, 0 negative votes, 0 abstention. House Bill number 7185 is approved on third reading. Congratulations to a brand new Filipino citizen.
Mr. President, I will no longer deliver my speech considering that I also missed last week's session, Mr. President. I would just like to put and insert into the records my deepest thanks and gratitude to our dear colleagues, and put on record my full support and thanks to Kulas, because he's an exceptional human being who is now a Filipino, Mr. President.
Yes.
We congratulate him. At this juncture, Mr. President, I move that we recognize Senator Bato de la Rosa for his explanation of...
Our distinguished colleague, kababayan of Kulas, from the Davao region, Senator Bato de la Rosa is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I voted yes to this measure with my whole heart, with nothing less but my whole heart, because I wanted my vote to match how much Kyle Jennerman, also known as Kulas, loves the Philippines. Naming his page Becoming Filipino, Kulas has been clear about his intention from the very beginning. Talagang gustong-gusto niya maging Pilipino. And he is not some fair weather friend. He loves us, who loves us not only for our scenic spots and hospitality, but would turn a blind eye to our identity, our culture, and our language. He freely chose to enter into our world. Perhaps this is a pivotal moment in globalization, wherein we learn to love our identity even more as Filipinos, but we learn it also from the eyes of someone who would at first consider a foreigner. Today, as we approve this measure on third reading, we are doing more than just approving the grant of Filipino citizenship to someone who was formerly foreign. We are welcoming to our home someone who, from the very start, did not choose to enter the Philippines. He is someone who, from the very start, had already decided to stay. I wish to thank Kulas for some words in Bisaya, Mr. President. Kulas. Kulas. Paminaw ba? Paminaw. Oh, salamat kaayo. Tungod nimo mas daghan na karon ang nalipay og manghambog nga sila Bisayang dako o bisdak o sila Pinoy. Salamat kayo, ha? Daghang salamat. Many of us have learned to love our country even more because of your example. Thank you for learning. Thank you for staying. Thank you, Mr. President.
And if I may, my distinguished colleagues, if I may as well, just give a short statement. And I address this to Mr. Kyle Jennerman, where we asked Mr. Kyle Jennerman to listen up. I would just like to say, I trust that you will live up to this great gift given to you by the Filipino people. You have already done so much to promote our country and our culture to Filipinos and foreign nationals alike. And we look forward to your future contributions as you champion the country that you call now your home. And maybe you can change the name of your blog from Becoming Filipino to I Am a Filipino. Congratulations, my dear friend. Congratulations. So, Majority Leader, do you want to have a 1-minute suspension so that we have a photo op with
Yes, Mr. President.
Can you
I
be
was
Filipino?
about to suggest that, Mr. President, and congratulate our kababayan.
Yes, session
Move for a minute
suspended
suspension.
for a minute.
May I have these 2 minutes for a quick manifestation, Mr.
Yes, please
President?
proceed. Please proceed.
Mr. President, there was this guy na matagal na hindi nangumpisal. So pumunta sa isang pare at nangumpisal. Sabi niya, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. He stared at the priest and the priest was waiting for his confession. And then the priest tried to guide him. Sabi niya, anong kasalanan mo anak? Nakatitig lang siya. Sabi, umiinom ka ba? Hindi po. Nagsusugal ka ba? Hindi po. Pumapatay ka ba ng tao? Hindi po. Magnanakaw ka ba? Hindi po. Nangangaliwa ka ba sa asawa mo? Hindi po. So sabi niya, so ano kasalanan mo? Bakit pinilit mo ako na mangumpisal ngayong oras, hinanap mo pa ako? Sabi po nung tao, Father, sinungaling kasi po ako. No? So although I tried to deliver this as lightly as possible, nung araw po, pag tinawag mong sinungaling ang isang tao, then it would be a matter of honor for the whole family. No? So pag sinabi mong sinungaling si Cruz, o sinungaling si Santos, o sinungaling si Juan de la Cruz, matter of honor na po yan. The topic I'm bringing up is that I'd like to congratulate Senator Bato for the handling of the hearing on of course, the tragedy of the outrage dun po sa pagpatay kay Governor Digamo. But since he's closed the hearing, Judiel Osmundo Rivero filed a counter affidavit and another affidavit recanting his previous testimonies before the Department of Justice, and later 3 more suspects did the same. And if you monitor the De Lima case, you would see also someone who recanted. And